OJHL proportion stop.
Shot! Scores! Coburg wins the RBC Cup!
And this is the OJ Today. What's up, everyone? I'm Alex Bastiavansky. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in today. And it's great to be back. The OJHL had to pause its schedule, obviously, for about a month due to COVID-19 restrictions. But it's full steam ahead now. It'll be a sprint until the end of the regular season. Lots of stuff on today's show for you, including an interview with former Hamilton Red Wing and current NHLer Zach Hyman. But first, game highlights brought to you by Instat. Instat is the official analytics provider to the Ontario Junior Hockey League, and we start with the Battle of Halton Region. West Division leading Burlington in Oakville to take on the Blades, and it's the Cougars that draw first blood.
The Cougars, somebody steals, looks to center, Kudos there, shot comes in, scores! And Burlington strike first. The Fazio stunned early on.
1-0 Burlington, just $1.20 in. It stayed that way until the second frame. Former Blade Josh Belgrave, who was traded to Burlington at the start of the season, he had yet to score against his former team until now. Josh makes it 2-0 for the Cats. 21 tallies on the season so far for him. He has been outstanding, and they kept on coming. Matt Franzoy charging in from down on the wing, finds Joel Chauvin out front. He tips it home, and the Cats were threatening to run away with this one up 3-0, but the Blades made a game of it in the third period. Josh Vaginas with the shot from a tough angle, floats it over the shoulder of Zach Dietz, and Oakville on the board finally, trailing 3-1. 5 minutes later, they pull closer. Jake Alcaraz will have his shot stopped, but Chase Stracheluk, Johnny on the spot, and the Blades were within a single tally. Alas, that is as close as they would get on this day, as the Cougars had two empty netters late to seal the deal and take it 5-2. Georgetown are trying to hunt down Burlington in the West Division standings. They hosted Markham, and it's the Royals that strike first. Shane Hyman, younger brother of Zach, who's our guest later on in the show today, he pots the opener for Markham, and they lead 1-0. Goals were hard to come by on this day. Big stop here by Nicholas von Kaufman on Jordan Mugal. Raiders can't jam in the juicy rebound, but they do finally manage to hit pay dirt on the power play. Carson Lloyd, the howitzer from the point, tipped home by Owen Holmes, and it was tied up 1-1. Neither team could score in the third, so this one was off to overtime. Gotta love 3-on-3 action. So many chances. Michael Kingo tested multiple times. This was the biggie, though. The game saver on Luca Fasciano. Kingo, huge. Post to post in a jiffy. With the seconds ticking down, the Raiders have one last chance here, but ping, off the bar it goes. So they were fit to be tied on this night. A big point for Markham, who've struggled so far this season, but Georgetown will be disappointed they couldn't do better than a tie. Okay, our blast from the past, January 9th, 1996, at the beautiful old Brampton Memorial Arena. The Brampton Capitals hosting the touring Russian Central Red Army team. Brampton actually featured 16-year-old Tom Kostopoulos, who would go on to have a great NHL career. The Russian squad, really an all-star team, but the Capitals were the defending Buckland Cup champions. They stayed close to them all game long before ultimately dropping a 4-3 decision, but it didn't matter to the over 2,000 fans on hand at the rink who had a blast, and I'll say it, I miss those old Rogers Cable 10 days. Okay, 60-second spotlight brought to you by Troy Hockey. Troy is the official apparel provider to the OJHL.
Dalton Bancroft, right wing, Trenton Golden Hawks.
Bancroft, what a move, coming in, pass, scores! What a goal as Bancroft!
What I bring to the ice is a big presence. I'm a big guy. I like to use my size and my strength. like to score a lot of goals. I like to play the body, use my speed, go wide, play a 200-foot game.
Bancroft shot scores!
When I think of this team, I think of a team full of jokers. We're an amazing group, and the guys are really funny, and we gel really well. To me, wearing a captain role is very special to me. As a local kid, I want to support my community and do everything I can to help bring a championship to Trent. The main focus this year for everyone in our group is to come home with a couple championships, and that's all we're going to focus on, just one win at a time and get to our end goal.
Welcome back to the OJ Today. So after a month off, it's back at it now. The regular season has been extended until the start of April, but since it's our first show in a month, it's probably best to recap where things left off and what's going on down the stretch in the OJHL as the postseason approaches. The segment is brought to you by Clean Whip. Clean Whip is the official disinfectant supplier to the OJHL. The first 3 months of the OJHL season were filled with incredible goals.
From back of the goal, scores, oh my! The lacrosse goal from Tar.
Massive hits.
Oh my! Crunched him to the ice!
And Vezina caliber saves.
Centering pass. Oh, what a save! Are you kidding me?
After a month's pause in the schedule due to COVID-19 restrictions, it'll be a sprint to the finish now. The regular season was supposed to conclude on March 5th, but now will extend until April 7th to allow for the rescheduling of all postponed games. For OJHL feature writer Ron Valentine, it's setting up to be an epic stretch run.
It's been a long time, Alex, and I can remember when so many teams have had legitimate reasons to feel that they're in contention to win the Buckland Cup, and I think this is the year. There's an awful lot of good teams out there, and by the time they get to the Buckland, they'll have known that they've played a lot of games.
Here's a look at what Ron's talking about with the OJHL standings, brought to you by NutriFarms, the official sponsor of the league's championship series. It's tighter than it's been in years. In the Southeast, North York sits atop the South Division, while Trenton heads the East, where every team currently has a winning record. And for the Northwest, Pickering has a healthy lead in the North, while the West has been simply incredible.
You know, Burlington has right now a fairly decent lead on top, but it wouldn't surprise anybody that follows hockey in that division to see any of those 5 teams get out. It's really that close. Burlington's got the balance and everything, but Milton is coming through with a really strong season. And the other 3 teams still, they're in it. And not only that, Alex, but in the East, if you look at the standings there's 10 points now between the top and the 5th team. And one of those, they could all make it, of course, to the playoffs, but for the crossover game, if that comes to pass in the South East Conference.
The scoring race has been tight all season as well. Brad Summers of St. Mike's currently leads the way, although Cornell University commit Dalton Bancroft is hot on his heels. For Ron Valentine, Bancroft has been the OJ's MVP so far.
For carrying the team, I'd have to go with Dalton Bancroft from the Golden Hawks, and also he's just on the ice in all situations. He can score goals, he can set up goals. He's already got the scholarship. There's been a lot of changes in Trenton, but he's been one of the constants all the way through, and he would certainly be the guy I would lean to.
There have been some standout rookie performances. 16-year-old Easton Wainwright, a Sarnia Sting commit, is averaging over a point per game. And North York Rangers defenseman George Figueres who recently committed to Cornell University as well, was one of 4 OJHLers on the NHL's mid-season draft list.
If you're looking at rookies, Alex, you've got to look at Easton Wainwright first, obviously, because he's a standout and too. But for the North York Rangers, George Fagaris, but he has put in some amazing performances. And again, for a player of his age, he's got a tremendous amount of talent, both offensively and defensively.
To up the excitement even more, the OJHL Game of the Week returns for a 3rd season to CHCH television. 5 games will be broadcast coast to coast. Commissioner Marty Savoy felt it was essential to bring the broadcast back.
And one of the things we forget sometimes is when the kids show up to the rink and they see a TV truck out front, they see all the cables running, and the kids getting interviewed and all the other type of stuff. The experience for the players, first and foremost, it gives a great opportunity for people to see the talent that's inside the league. And we're the only Junior A league with a nationally televised broadcast deal across the country. So it was extremely important for our governors to make sure that we still kept this property alive.
And of course, the OJ Today returns as well, bringing all the best from the league to your television and online from now until the conclusion of the Buckland Cup. One thing is for sure, the stretch run until the end of the season promises to be one for the ages.
Carr now dangled to the puck. Carr with a move. Oh, Roba highlight film.
And speaking of the Game of the Week, the next broadcast on CHCH television, St. Mike's in Lindsay to take on the resurgent Muskies. 3 p.m. they drop the puck February 12th. Don't miss it. Welcome back to the OJ Today. In this week's alumni interview segment, I'm chatting with a former Hamilton Red Wing who's currently lighting it up in the NHL.
Over to McDavid, cross ice, and they score! That is Zach Hyman's first as an Edmonton Oiler power play goal.
Zach Hyman just had an unbelievable OJHL career with the Hamilton Red Wings. He was named the National Junior A Player of the Year in 2011. Look at those career stats, off the charts. And he joins me now from Edmonton. Zach, thanks so much for taking the time today, man. How you doing?
All is well. Thanks for having me on.
It's so great to have you on. And let's just start off by taking a step back to the year 2008. You're coming off a great season with the Toronto Red Wings in the GTHL. Your teammate at the time, current NHLer now, Sam Carrick. But Zach, you had options as to where to go next. Why did you choose the OJHL?
For sure, yeah. The OJ was a league that I definitely wanted to play in to develop and to grow my game. I wanted to go to college. That was the route that I wanted to take. And to get there, I thought that the OJHL would be a great step for me to elevate my game and to get ready to go to the next level. And first time I was really playing with older kids as well, and it was just a great experience for me.
Your 3rd season in the OJHL was one for the ages. It was absolutely incredible. You had 102 points in just 43 games. You were named the National Junior A Player of the Year. You earned your scholarship to the University of Michigan. You'd already been drafted in the 5th round by the Florida Panthers at that point. Coming into that final season in the OJHL, did you get a sense that you were going to be able to dominate the way that you did?
Yeah, it was obviously a really good year for me and a really important year for my career to kind of take the next step. And for me, it was always about developing in the summertime and working on my skills, and every year trying to get better. And it was my 3rd year in the OJHL, so I felt really comfortable in the league. And I was drafted the year before. So, I think that I would just want to go out there and have fun and obviously produce and grow my game and get ready for college.
Zach has mentioned you earned your scholarship to the University of Michigan. You had 4 outstanding seasons there. You were nominated for the Hobey Baker Award. You were named the Michigan's top senior athlete in 2015. Just talk about your years in Ann Arbor and what that was like.
Yeah, Ann Arbor was a fantastic experience. Going to the University of Michigan and playing under Coach Red Berenson, who's a Hall of Famer, was invaluable to my career as a hockey player, but also just me being a person and my growth as a person. He's a great mentor and a great coach, and being able to go to a school like that and play with a bunch of first rounders and just a bunch of guys who would go on to play in the NHL as well. It makes you compete harder when you practice against those guys. So it was really fun and a huge part of my life.
Well, finally, Zach, your ties to the OJHL still run deep. Your father owns the Markham Royals, which of course used to be the Hamilton Red Wings. Your brother Spencer is an assistant coach. Your younger brother plays for the team. Do you still follow the Royals pretty closely?
Yeah, I mean, a bunch, obviously. Have strong familial ties to the OJ, and definitely, 1 year I think I dropped the puck there, so I always go back, and if I'm in town, we'll watch a game, especially with Shane playing for the Royals and Spen's coaching them. So it's always fun to watch your siblings play in the same league that you did, and all my brothers played in the OJ, so there's 5 of us, so a lot of Hyman boys playing in that league.
And unfortunately, Zach, that's it. We're all out of time, but you are obviously a very busy guy, so I really appreciate you taking the time to come on the show today. Thank you so much, and good luck the rest of the season with the Oilers.
And thanks for having me on, Alex. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Zach's an awesome guy. Okay, players, listen up. If you think you've got what it takes to play in the league that's helped produce the likes of Zach Hyman, Brent Burns, Mike Smith, the list just goes on and on. The OJHL Combine is your chance to strut your stuff in front of all 22 league clubs. The 5th annual Combine is taking place between April 21st and 24th at the Wave Sports Center in Burlington. The spots for 132 players. OJHLcombines.ca to register. 2 OJ commitments to tell you about. Ricards Landmanis of the Collingwood Blues will be headed to Alaska Fairbanks University this fall. The big Latvian, and I mean big, he's 6'7", has been solid for the Blues this year. And Coburg Cougars captain Tucker Firth is headed south of the border. The D-man will be a Niagara Purple Eagle starting this September. Congratulations, guys, on your commitments. And some more OJ alumni news for you. 7 former players are finalists for the Hobey Baker Trophy, awarded to the top player in U.S. college hockey. Declan Carlisle, Philip Lagunov, Connor McEachern, Mitchell Martin, Jack McBain, Ryan Teverberg, and Zach Ewens nominated. Good luck, guys. And just a reminder, for all your latest alumni news, statistics, great feature stories as well by our OJHL writers, OJHL.ca, the league's official website, is the place to head to. Hey, welcome back, everyone. Since league action is just about to get into full swing, there weren't a ton of game highlights to draw from this week, so we figured, heck, let's check out the best of the best up to this point. Here are the OJHL's plays of the year so far. And this segment is brought to you by Warrior. Warrior is the official hard goods supplier to the OJHL.
Play it, and he does. Roach. Give and go with Erie. Heads up. Oh, hammered.
Reel will bring it over the line. Reel to Vitale in the slot. Vitale, what move? Oh, what a beautiful goal! Forehand to backhand to the back of the net.
They get it back. Henry, oh, what a move. Oh, what a move. Scores! Henry!
Gets knocked off his feet, but gets it back. Spicky, right in. Centering pass. Oh, what a save! Are you kidding me? Adam Mewa had a wide open cage. It looked as if it was a for sure goal. And I'm at a loss for words. Oh my goodness.
Down the right wing with it now. Stahlbaum. Stahlbaum now. He's deadly with a puck. Puts the brakes on. Look for the trailer. Here's the chance to win. In shot. Backdoor score. Fish win this one. The Fish win this one. Lindsay in double overtime.
Barber coming out with the puck from Wagner the other way for the Blades. Barber's in, wheeling, dealing, scores! Mamma mia, what a shot!
That pass hit his skate, jammed up along the right boards, and then Douglas, Najim buries joint right along the left wing boards. A massive hit.
Cross now has it. Cross angle with the puck. Cross going to go 200 feet. Cross and score! Was that any good? He took it 200 feet coast to coast. Scores behind the net. Oliver Tarr does it again.
Miss Franzoy. Thiessen interfered with stretcher luck. And now the Cougars are in. Scores!
Pops it out there for Cochran. Back to Richardson. Big hit. How do you do?
Now the puck comes out to center. Oh my! D'Orazio crunched him to the ice.
Pickle down the wing. Pickle, sneeze it out. There's a chance. Oh, and Labora with a great glove save. Oh my heavens! Call the cops. The Panthers were just robbed. Picks that up. Bertrand can't clear it. It's kept it at the line. Warren made the stop. Oh wow! Batted on a mid-air by Barrett Joint.
Piper in over the line. Piper got a man in front. There's a pass. Hooden, what a save! As Hooden snapped that one hard and Wu got the glove on it, knocks it down.
Anderson caught that with his hand and it went to his Brantford player. And they want to get the shot. Score! The captain, Jake Partridge! For them through center. Onto the wing. Ray with a nice move and scores!
Narrow for Riley Sutherland, fresh off the bench, couple of nice moves. He fires and scores. Riley Sutherland.
The net was off its moorings. That shot! They scored! No! How did that stay out? Oh my! What a save! Oh my goodness!
Stepping out onto the ice, Bancroft. What a move! Coming in, pass, scores! What a goal as Bancroft.
Headman's the puck. Here they come. Stovall down the right side. And oh, nice move in all alone. Oh, scores! What a goal!
Possession time for the Blues. And as we say that, here comes Terrell. Makes a nice pass on the side. Rebound. Blues puck in front. They score.
Markham gets on the puck. 2 seconds to go in for the score! Oh my! Oh my! Oh my! Markham wins! Oh, Tamari. Shot and scores! What a shot! Oh my!
Finally cleared Bullops. Nice move, gets it back. Play to the middle, nice play, Sinanen and gets his second. And Sebastian Bullops, what a play from him.
And out center ice it goes. Here comes Tarr. Tarr now dangles on the puck. Tarr with a move. Tarr scored without any gun. Oh, roll the highlight film. Tarr with a dandy. It's 3-2 Halliburton County. Best player in the league right there, gang.
There was Riley Rogers, and that was stopped by Gray. Run back to the goal, oh, scores, oh my! The lacrosse goal from Tarr. Oh my goodness, Oliver Tarr. Man, oh man.
And that's all the time we've got for this week's show. But just a reminder before we go that to stay up to date with everything that's going on in the OJHL, all throughout the regular season, all through the playoffs, be sure to check out the league's different social media outlets. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you next week.